In the grand tapestry of existence, where each thread represents a decision, a chance, a fate, there lies a timeless wisdom that has echoed through the ages. It is a wisdom that speaks not of the stars aligning for us, but of us aligning with the stars, of finding harmony in the chaos, of discovering peace in turmoil. This wisdom, rooted in the ancient Stoic philosophy and later echoed by the profound musings of existential thinkers, is a call to embrace our destiny, to love our fate, not as a burden, but as a gift of immeasurable value. The concept known as Amor Fati is not just a philosophical idea but a way of life. It is a viewpoint that transforms the inevitable into the invitable, the challenges into opportunities, the trials into triumphs. The Stoic philosophers, like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, viewed it as a path to tranquility. For them, the art of living was not in controlling what happens to us, but in controlling how we respond. This notion, deeply embedded in their teachings, was a beacon of resilience, a testament to the human spirit's unyielding strength in the face of life's unpredictability. But what does it truly mean to love one's fate? Is it an unconditional acceptance of all that life presents? Or is it a deeper recognition of the role each event plays in shaping who we are? To understand this, we delve into the rich tapestry of history, where this idea has surfaced in various forms. In ancient Greek tragedies, it was the hero's journey of accepting their destiny. In the spiritual texts of the East, it echoed in the teachings of embracing life's flow. And in the modern existentialist movement, it re-emerged, challenging individuals to find meaning in the absurdity of existence. Friedrich Nietzsche, the renowned philosopher, rekindled interest in this concept with his passionate writings. He saw in this ancient idea a powerful antidote to the nihilism and despair of the modern age. For Nietzsche, to love one's fate was to affirm life, to say yes to existence in all its forms, joy and sorrow, success and failure, life and death. It was a radical acceptance that transformed every moment into an expression of will, a dance with destiny. This philosophy, however, extends beyond the realm of abstract thought. It finds its place in the very real and tangible world of psychology and personal development. In the challenges we face, the setbacks we endure, and the victories we celebrate, there is an opportunity to practice this philosophy. It is in the acceptance of what we cannot change and the courage to change what we can that the essence of this idea comes alive. In modern psychological terms, it aligns with the concepts of resilience, acceptance, and positive reframing. It resonates with the teachings of cognitive behavioral therapy, which emphasizes the power of mindset in overcoming life's hurdles. As we embark on this exploration, we will journey through the landscapes of history, philosophy, psychology, and real-life application. We will uncover how this ancient wisdom can be a guiding light in our quest for personal growth and self-improvement. We will delve into the stories of those who have lived by this principle, drawing lessons from their experiences. These stories are not just tales of the past, but mirrors reflecting our own struggles and triumphs. Moreover, we will explore the practical aspects of this philosophy. How can we apply this in our daily lives? How can we train our minds to see the beauty in fate's design? This journey is not about passive acceptance, but active engagement with life. It is about transforming our perspective, about seeing the silver lining in every cloud, about finding the strength in vulnerability, about recognizing the wisdom in surrender. As we navigate through this exploration, we invite you to reflect on your own relationship with destiny. How do you respond to the unexpected turns of life? Do you resist or do you embrace? The answers to these questions are not just academic musings, but keys to unlocking a more fulfilling and resilient life. In this exploration, we will also address the criticisms and challenges of this philosophy. How does one balance acceptance with ambition? How does one embrace fate without falling into fatalism? These are questions that warrant thoughtful consideration, and we will seek to provide nuanced perspectives on them. Before we dive into the video, let us remember that this journey is not just about understanding a philosophical concept. It is about discovering a pathway to personal transformation. It is about learning to dance with the rhythm of life, to find harmony in dissonance, to turn the cacophony of chance into a symphony of serendipity. It is about embracing our destiny, not as a pre-written script, but as a canvas waiting for our brushstrokes. The roots of this philosophy take us back to ancient Stoicism, a school of thought born in the Hellenistic period. The Stoics, philosophers who valued virtue, wisdom, and emotional resilience, laid the groundwork for what would later be embraced as a profound love for one's fate. They believed in living in harmony with the natural order of the universe, accepting that certain things are beyond our control. Central to their teaching was the idea that our reactions to events are within our control, even if the events themselves are not. Stoicism's influence persisted through the centuries, shaping the thoughts of many who sought understanding in the face of life's vagaries. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher himself, penned meditations that have served as a guide for countless individuals seeking solace and strength. His words reflected a deep acceptance of the natural course of events, an understanding that the only true power we hold is over our own responses. Moving forward in time, the concept found a passionate advocate in Friedrich Nietzsche. His interpretation was both revolutionary and radical for the 19th century. Nietzsche, known for challenging the conventional norms of his time, saw in this ancient idea a powerful means to affirm life. For Nietzsche, it was not just about accepting what life offers, it was about loving it, about finding joy and meaning in every moment, every challenge, every triumph, and every defeat. His perspective was not one of passive acceptance, but of active engagement with life, a call to embrace all aspects of existence with enthusiasm and vigor. In Nietzsche's view, the embrace of one's fate was an act of personal power and freedom. It was a rejection of victimhood and a celebration of agency. He urged individuals to not only accept, but to love their fate, to see it as an essential part of their journey, an integral piece of their individual growth and self-realization. This view turned the concept into a dynamic, life-affirming philosophy. In contemporary life, the relevance of this philosophy is perhaps more pronounced than ever. In an era marked by rapid change and uncertainty, the ability to embrace the unexpected becomes a valuable skill. The modern world, with its complexities and challenges, often leads individuals to seek control over every aspect of their lives. However, this quest for control can be a source of great stress and anxiety when confronted with the inevitable unpredictability of life. Today, this Stoic wisdom offers a counter-narrative to the modern obsession with control. It suggests that there is strength in acceptance, power in adaptability, and wisdom in recognizing the limits of our control. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, the idea of loving one's fate becomes a source of stability and resilience. It encourages a mindset that looks for opportunities in challenges, that finds strength in adversity, and that sees growth in every experience. This philosophy also intersects with contemporary psychological practices. In the realms of cognitive behavioral therapy and mindfulness, there is an emphasis on acceptance and reframing one's perception of events. These practices, much like the Stoic teachings, advocate for a focus on our responses to events rather than the events themselves. They echo the idea that our power lies not in changing what happens to us, but in changing how we respond to it. Furthermore, in a society that often values individualism and personal achievement, this philosophy offers a different perspective. It suggests that personal growth and fulfillment can also be found in how we navigate the inevitable, how we dance with the rhythms of fate. This is not a call to passivity, but an invitation to engage with life more deeply, more meaningfully. As we explore this rich philosophical heritage, we begin to understand the timeless nature of these teachings. They offer insights that are as relevant today as they were in ancient times, providing guidance and wisdom for navigating the complexities of modern life. As we journey deeper into the exploration of fate and destiny, it's essential to define these terms from both philosophical and psychological standpoints. Philosophically, fate has often been viewed as a predetermined course of events beyond human control. It's an ancient concept present in numerous cultures and belief systems, where fate is seen as a cosmic script written by divine or natural forces. Destiny, on the other hand, is frequently interpreted as the ultimate outcome of one's life, a culmination of one's choices, actions, and inherent characteristics. While fate is often seen as set and unchangeable, destiny can be perceived as something more fluid, shaped by an individual's actions within the boundaries of fate. From a psychological perspective, these concepts take on a slightly different color. Modern psychology views fate and destiny not as external, deterministic forces, but as perceptions and beliefs about life in the future. In this view, fate is not a pre-written script, but rather a belief system that influences how individuals perceive and interact with the world. This perspective sees destiny as a construct of personal agency, a narrative we create that aligns with our values, goals, and actions. The distinction between fatalism and accepting fate is crucial in understanding the philosophy discussed earlier. Fatalism is often characterized by a sense of resignation, a belief that human efforts are futile against the predetermined course of events. This viewpoint can lead to passivity and a disengagement from active decision-making, as outcomes are seen as inevitable regardless of one's actions. Accepting fate, in the context of our discussion, is distinctly different. It is not about resigning oneself to an unchangeable future, but about embracing the uncontrollable aspects of life while exercising personal agency. This acceptance is an active choice, a stance that combines acknowledgement of life's unpredictability with a commitment to engage with it fully. The impact of one's attitude towards fate is profound and far-reaching. A perspective that embraces the uncontrollable elements of life can lead to a greater sense of peace and resilience. When individuals accept that certain things are beyond their control, they can redirect their energy and focus towards areas where they can make a difference. This shift in focus can lead to enhanced personal growth, greater emotional well-being, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Conversely, a resistance to accepting the uncontrollable can result in chronic stress, frustration, and a feeling of helplessness. This perspective is echoed in many psychological approaches. For example, in cognitive behavioral therapy, there is an emphasis on understanding what can and cannot be controlled, and learning to focus on the former. This approach aligns with the Stoic philosophy, where the serenity to accept things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference is a key tenet. In everyday life, this approach can manifest in various ways. It can mean accepting a sudden change in circumstances, such as a career shift or a personal loss, and finding ways to adapt and grow from these experiences. It can also mean recognizing the limits of our influence in relationships or societal issues and choosing to focus on our responses and contributions rather than trying to control the outcome. Furthermore, this acceptance does not equate to passivity. It is an active engagement with life, where one makes choices and takes actions within the framework of what is uncontrollable. This active engagement is a form of empowerment, a way of reclaiming agency in a world that often feels unpredictable and chaotic. As we consider these ideas, it becomes clear that our attitude towards fate and destiny is not just a philosophical or psychological concept. It is a practical approach to life, a strategy for emotional and mental well-being, and a pathway to personal fulfillment. By understanding and embracing these concepts, we can navigate life's uncertainties with greater resilience and purpose. The distinction and interplay between fate and destiny and our attitude towards them offer a rich ground for reflection. They challenge us to examine our beliefs, reassess our priorities, and redefine our approach to life's journey. Embracing fate, a concept deeply rooted in both philosophical thought and psychological practice, offers a myriad of benefits. Among these, resilience, stress reduction, and acceptance stand out as key elements that profoundly impact an individual's mental and emotional well-being. Resilience. The Stoic philosophers, renowned for their focus on inner strength and resilience, viewed the embrace of fate as a pathway to enduring life's hardships with grace and fortitude. This resilience is not about denying or avoiding difficulties, rather, it's about facing them head-on with a mindset geared towards growth and learning. In the Stoic view, challenges are opportunities to practice virtues like courage, patience, and wisdom. This perspective transforms obstacles into stepping stones, fostering a resilience that is both empowering and liberating. In modern psychological terms, resilience is understood as the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's about adapting well in the face of trauma, tragedy, threats, or significant sources of stress. When we embrace our fate, we develop a mindset that looks beyond the immediate discomfort or pain of a situation and sees the potential for personal growth and development. This shift in perspective is crucial in building resilience. It enables individuals to navigate through life's ups and downs with a sense of purpose and hope, rather than feeling victimized by their circumstances. Stress reduction. Stress, often a product of our resistance to what is, can be significantly reduced when we learn to embrace our fate. This concept aligns with modern psychological practices like mindfulness and cognitive behavioral therapy, which emphasize acceptance and living in the present moment. When we spend our energy fighting against things we cannot change, we create unnecessary stress for ourselves. By accepting and embracing these aspects of life, we reduce internal conflict and the physiological and psychological toll it takes. This does not mean passively resigning to whatever happens. Instead, it's about recognizing the difference between what we can control and what we can't, and choosing to respond to the latter with acceptance rather than resistance. This acceptance leads to a decrease in stress and anxiety as we let go of the struggle to control the uncontrollable. It allows us to focus our energy on what we can change, leading to more effective and efficient action. Acceptance, the path to inner peace. Acceptance, a central tenet of many philosophical and psychological schools of thought, is closely linked to the concept of embracing fate. It's about acknowledging the reality of a situation rather than denying or fighting it. This acceptance is not a sign of weakness, rather it's a sign of strength and wisdom. It allows us to see things as they are, without the distortion of our fears, desires, or prejudices. In the realm of psychology, acceptance is a key component of therapies like acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, which teaches individuals to accept their reactions and be present with what life brings, while committing to action that aligns with their values. This approach helps in reducing suffering, as fighting reality often leads to more pain and frustration. When we accept our fate, we open ourselves to experiencing life fully, without the constant struggle against reality. The synergy between philosophical and psychological aspects of embracing fate is evident. Philosophically, it offers a pathway to a more meaningful and fulfilling life, where challenges are seen as part of the human experience, essential for growth and development. Psychologically, it aligns with evidence-based practices that promote mental health and well-being. Embracing fate teaches us to find balance. It's about cultivating the wisdom to know when to act and when to let go. This balance is crucial in navigating life's complexities. It helps in building a life that is not only resilient and stress-free, but also rich in experiences and learning. As we integrate these philosophical and psychological insights into our lives, we begin to see a transformation. We become more resilient, less stressed, and more accepting of life's flow. This transformation is not just about personal growth. It's about living a life that is deeply connected to the world around us, a life that embraces all its shades and nuances with openness and grace. Building on the foundation of understanding the benefits of embracing fate, we now transition into practical applications. Cultivating mindfulness, the art of present living. Mindfulness, a practice rooted in ancient traditions and validated by modern psychology, is a powerful tool for embracing one's destiny. It involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment or resistance. This practice helps in cultivating an awareness that is deeply connected to the essence of Amor Fati, the acceptance and appreciation of life as it unfolds. To integrate mindfulness into daily life, one can start with simple practices like mindful breathing, where attention is focused on the breath, observing each inhalation and exhalation. This can be extended to other activities, such as eating, walking, or even engaging in conversation, by fully immersing oneself in the experience and being fully present. Over time, this practice of mindfulness fosters a deepened sense of connection with the present moment, reducing stress and enhancing one's capacity to embrace life's experiences. Reflective practices, gaining insight and clarity. Reflection is another key technique in practicing Amor Fati. It involves looking back on experiences, not with regret or resentment, but with an open mind, seeking to understand and learn. Journaling is an excellent reflective practice, offering a space to process thoughts and emotions and to explore the lessons hidden within life's events. Through regular reflection, one can develop a more profound understanding of how life's challenges and successes contribute to personal growth. Reflection can also involve contemplative practices such as meditation, or even engaging in thoughtful discussions with others. These practices encourage a deeper exploration of one's thoughts and feelings, leading to greater self-awareness and a heightened ability to embrace one's path. Embracing challenges, finding meaning in adversity. Life's challenges are often the crucibles within which the true essence of embracing fate is tested and refined. Finding meaning in adversity is a core aspect of this philosophy. It involves shifting perspective from seeing challenges as obstacles to viewing them as opportunities for growth and development. This shift can be facilitated by asking oneself questions like, "What can I learn from this situation?" or "How can this challenge help me grow?" Such questions open the door to finding value in even the most difficult circumstances. They encourage a proactive, rather than reactive approach to life's trials. aligning with the idea of actively engaging with one's fate. Creating rituals and routines. Establishing daily rituals and routines can help in embodying the principles of Amor Fati. These can be simple actions, like starting the day with a moment of gratitude or ending it with a reflection on the day's events. Such rituals serve as constant reminders of one's commitment to embracing life fully and can be powerful tools in fostering a mindset aligned with Amor Fati. Cultivating resilience through positive reframing. Positive reframing is a technique often used in cognitive behavioral therapy, and it's highly relevant in practicing Amor Fati. It involves altering one's perception of events to find the positive aspects or the potential for positive outcomes. This doesn't mean ignoring the negative, but rather choosing to focus on the constructive elements of a situation. By positively reframing experiences, one builds resilience and a more adaptive approach to life's challenges. Engaging in self-compassion. Self-compassion is an integral part of embracing one's destiny. It involves treating oneself with kindness and understanding, especially in times of difficulty or failure. Practicing self-compassion means acknowledging that suffering and imperfection are part of the human experience. By extending compassion to oneself, individuals can better embrace their life path, accepting both their strengths and weaknesses. Continuous learning and growth. Finally, the practice of Amor Fati is an ongoing process of learning and growth. It involves an open-minded approach to life, where one is always ready to learn from new experiences and perspectives. This can involve reading, exploring new hobbies, traveling, or engaging in educational opportunities. Continuous learning and growth are essential in fully embracing one's destiny, as they provide new lenses through which to view and experience life. Through these practical strategies and techniques, we can see how the philosophy of embracing one's fate can be woven into the fabric of everyday life. These practices not only enhance personal well-being, but also contribute to a more fulfilling and meaningful life journey. Now I want us to explore the profound lessons from famous philosophers and how their insights into embracing fate are relevant to modern life and personal development. Friedrich Nietzsche, Embracing Life as It Is. Friedrich Nietzsche's perspective on life and fate is one of the most compelling in modern philosophy. His assertion, "My formula for greatness in a human being is that one wants nothing to be different, not forward, not backward, not in all eternity," encapsulates a radical acceptance of life in its entirety. This perspective goes beyond mere acceptance. It's a fervent love for every aspect of life, including pain, struggle, and joy. Applying Nietzsche's philosophy in contemporary settings involves a bold affirmation of life's experiences. It's about finding value in every moment and seeing challenges as integral to personal growth and development. In the context of personal development, this approach encourages individuals to approach life's uncertainties with curiosity and openness rather than fear and resistance. It teaches that true greatness and fulfillment lie not in changing our circumstances, but in transforming our attitude towards them. Marcus Aurelius, The Stoic Embrace of Fate. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, offered a perspective that intertwines personal virtue with the acceptance of fate. His advice to accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart, provides a blueprint for finding harmony and contentment in life's given circumstances. In the hustle of modern life, Aurelius's words remind us of the importance of accepting what we cannot change and finding joy in our relationships and experiences. This stoic acceptance does not imply passivity. Rather, it's an active engagement with life, focusing on nurturing the relationships and opportunities that fate presents. For personal development, Aurelius's philosophy teaches the value of presence, gratitude, and the pursuit of virtue in daily life. Epictetus, wanting life as it happens. Epictetus, another influential Stoic philosopher, taught that the key to well-being lies in desiring things as they occur. Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen, and your life will go well. This profound insight suggests that the secret to a fulfilling life is aligning our desires with reality, rather than resisting what life brings. In contemporary terms, Epictetus's philosophy underscores the importance of adaptability and acceptance. For personal growth, it encourages a mindset shift from trying to control life to adapting to it. This approach enhances resilience, reduces stress, and fosters a more harmonious interaction with the world. By wanting life as it happens, individuals can find peace and purpose, even in the midst of chaos and uncertainty. The philosophies of these great thinkers offer timeless wisdom that is strikingly relevant to the challenges of modern life. In an era where change is constant and uncertainty is a given, their teachings provide a roadmap for navigating life with grace, resilience, and purpose. Applying their lessons involves a conscious shift in perspective, seeing life's unpredictability not as a series of obstacles but as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. It requires a mindset that values growth over comfort, learning over security, and personal virtue over external success. In practical terms, this can mean approaching life's challenges with curiosity and openness rather than fear or resistance. Cultivating gratitude and presence in daily experiences, especially in relationships and small joys. Practicing adaptability, aligning our desires and actions with the reality of our circumstances. Seeking growth and learning in every experience, using life's lessons as stepping stones for personal development. The integration of these philosophical insights into daily life promises not just a more resilient and stress-free existence, but a deeply fulfilling and meaningful journey. As we embrace the wisdom of these philosophers, we learn to navigate life's complexity with a sense of clarity, purpose, and peace. As we draw this exploration to a close, let us revisit the key insights and lessons gleaned from our journey into understanding and practicing the philosophy of embracing fate. We embarked on this exploration by delving into the historical and philosophical roots of the concept, tracing its lineage from ancient Stoic philosophy to the profound musings of Nietzsche. We discovered that at its core, this philosophy is about a radical acceptance and love for life in its entirety, encompassing both its triumphs and tribulations. We then ventured into defining and distinguishing fate and destiny from both philosophical and psychological perspectives. We learned that fate, often perceived as a predetermined course, is not just a script written by external forces, but also a narrative shaped by our perceptions and reactions. Destiny, in turn, was seen as a journey influenced by our choices and actions, a path that intertwines with the threads of fate. The discussion progressed to highlight the psychological and philosophical benefits of embracing fate, focusing on resilience, stress reduction, and acceptance. We uncovered how resilience is fostered not by avoiding difficulties, but by facing them with a growth mindset. We discussed how stress reduction can be achieved by letting go of the struggle to control the uncontrollable and instead focusing our energies on what we can influence. We also explored the power of acceptance in facing life's realities, not as a sign of defeat, but as a testament to strength and wisdom. Our journey then took a practical turn, offering strategies for incorporating these principles into everyday life. We examined practices like mindfulness, reflection, and finding meaning in challenges, emphasizing how these techniques can transform our approach to life's uncertainties. We explored the creation of rituals and routines, the role of positive reframing, the importance of self-compassion, the value of community support, and the continuous pursuit of learning and growth. These practices were not presented as mere coping mechanisms, but as pathways to a more fulfilling and empowered life. We also gleaned insights from the teachings of famous philosophers, drawing lessons from Nietzsche's bold affirmation of life, Marcus Aurelius's stoic embrace of fate, and Epictetus's counsel to align our desires with the reality of our experiences. These philosophical perspectives were not just academic concepts, but practical guides for navigating the complexities of modern life. As we conclude, it is crucial to reflect on our personal relationship with fate. How do we respond to the unexpected turns of life? Do we resist or do we embrace? How can we apply the lessons learned in this exploration to our own journeys? The answers to these questions are not mere intellectual exercises, but keys to unlocking a more fulfilling, resilient, and meaningful existence. The call to action is clear: to embark on a personal journey of embracing our fate. This journey is about more than just accepting life's ups and downs. It's about actively engaging with them, finding joy and growth in every experience. It's about transforming our perspective on life's challenges, seeing them as opportunities for personal development. As you move forward, I encourage you to apply these principles in your daily life. Practice mindfulness, engage in reflective practices, find meaning in challenges, and continuously seek personal growth. Embrace the relationships and opportunities that fate brings, cultivating gratitude and presence in your experiences. Reframe your perspective positively. Practice self-compassion. Seek support from your community, and never stop learning. This journey of embracing our fate is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth, learning, and transformation. It is a pathway to living a life that is not only resilient and stress-free, but also rich in experiences and learning. As we part ways, remember that the philosophy of embracing fate is not just a concept to be understood, but a practice to be lived. It is a call to embrace life in all its complexity, to find harmony in the chaos, and to turn the cacophony of chance into a symphony of serendipity. It is about embracing our journey, not as a pre-written script, but as a canvas waiting for our brushstrokes. So take these lessons, these strategies, and these philosophical insights, and weave them into the fabric of your life. Let them guide you in your journey, helping you to navigate life's complexities with grace, resilience, and purpose. Embrace your journey with all your heart, for it is in this embrace that we find true fulfillment and meaning. May your journey be filled with growth, learning, and an unyielding embrace of all that life offers.